Alright, first time commentating and first time getting 8 wars and masters. So, I thought I might make this into one video and, talk about my fights and stuff. Hulkling isn't banned for, the first time this season, so get to get a bunch of fights, which is pretty cool. First one, we got Path 9. Dark Phoenix with Nico, which I didn't even know she took this fight, because I didn't know she had a rupture immunity pre-fight. So, yeah, she works. I'm just checking that the pre-fight applies, because it would really suck if I died of the first fight. But, just attack during the rupture phase, and don't really attack much during the bleed phase. I don't really take this fight much. I don't think I've taken Path 9 in, ever. I remember, before 7-star rank 5s and stuff, CGR used to work for this fight, but I'm not using him. Screw that. But, no, Nico versus Dark Phoenix, pretty easy. It's just a normal hazard shift fight. Don't attack when you're not immune and attack when you are immune. I think I just used SP2s here because her damage is pretty nice. And then you just use the SP1, which I think, yeah, she just dead here. So first fight down, pretty easy. And that's gonna carry over for the next fight. This is insane. This is my first time using Hulkling this season. I got a Cosmic rank 5. I got 2 of them from the crystals and stuff for Act 9 and the Karina challenges. So I was kind of sad when I had 2 Cosmic rank 5s, but honestly, after this war, I'm not sad. Watch this. Just watch. We got 2 back-to-back 100,000 crits, and this guy is already at 23%. The fight hasn't even happened for 30 seconds yet. That was a 25-second fight. That was insane. Now, this next one is probably the one that worried me the most. It's a Node 25 Nico with Jean Grey. And there's just a lot that can go wrong with this fight, I feel. You have to wait out the buff immunity first, but after you do that, you gotta keep her to SP1s or push her to SP3 with an invul boost, because if she throws that SP2, you're cooked. You have to have the force field up anyways to not take Thorns damage. So my main strategy here was just to either bait SP1s. I was gonna try to bait SP1s mainly because I didn't really want to go all in and use invuls, but right here, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna try to let her throw an SP1 if she would. There you go. But it's going well so far. Got the neuroshocks, turned them into passives. I'm trying not to push her that much, but here I'm gonna go straight for an SP2 and just full send because I have an invul boost, and why not? Relic, another combo, and this is gonna do a good bit of damage. Yeah, but and she didn't throw the SP3 immediately either, so it was great stuff. But she threw it here. I had an invul. It's all fine. She regen 12% though, so it's whatever. But we went back to an SP2. She's dead. So that fight went legit picture perfect. It could not have gone better. Next we got another pretty simple fight. Node 34 Shield with Hulkling. If it sounds like I sound weird, I'm kind of cold right now because I'm sitting outside. But this is a pretty simple fight. I kept the invul boost on just in case she got pushed to an SP3. Because she can purify stuff here, and she gets the energizes and all that. So I just didn't want it to get out of hand. But normally when I fight Shield, I'm pretty passive. And Hulkling's playstyle kind of is pretty good for that because you can just get the unblockables and just go from there. But with Shield, I didn't want to risk anything, so I never let her touch me. I can't do that. Because I didn't want to get bleeds, but here I'm going to go for an SP2 with all the unblockables and furies, and we're going to get some damage off. It doesn't crit, sadly, because the game hates me, but it's all good. And then I'm going to try to bait an SP1 here. There you go. And then after that, I'm going to combo, and she's going to be pretty dead, I believe here. SP1, not dead yet, lovely. Having to wait for another SP1 here, but I'm just going to hit her and she dies. Yep, there you Next fight is Gene versus Node 38 Bullseye. I've taken this before, and it's an okay fight. My main strategy is to not knock him down until I use an SP1 so that the Neuroshocks don't get cooked by the debuff immunity. So I just do a couple combos and then use the SP1. And the good thing about this is that you have a lot of exhaustion, so they also become Neuroshocks, which is pretty cool because it makes the fight go by quicker. But here, I'm going to do that. There, SP1. Now we got the Fury and the debuff immunity. But my force field's gone now, so I'm going to take some damage because the paralysis. This fight just scares me a little because of the paralysis, and I also did this here. I forgot that my stun wasn't passive, so I kind of got comboed, but it's okay because he's going to die here. Yeah, Gene is pretty balanced. Yep, great gen. Next, we got this Node 47 Zemo with Hulkling. It's not a terrible fight, I think. It's just, just keep your distance and don't get hit by block. I'm actually going to get hit here because I try to start with a light attack, but he just says no. And 22k crits me, so I was like, okay, man, cool. But I'm going to try to stay pretty passive and stay away when I get the unstoppable because I don't want to get the falter on me, and I don't want to convert it and give it to him because then he'll just remove his cleanses and stuff. But it's not a bad fight. Just play Hulkling normally and be weary of the unstoppable and the disorients, which we'll see in a second. I kind of forget about the disorients, but you'll see. And just like the Lumitrix fight, we get 200k crits back to back. It's insane. Yeah, that's a 42k end to my block. That's pretty crazy. But it's fine because Hulkling is pretty cracked, and we just do this. And I almost got cooked here. If that didn't knock him down and he comboed me, I honestly might would have died. I'll be honest. But I'm really glad he didn't because of all those Furies. But it's all said and done now. This fight also worried me a lot because if she goes into her elimination mode here, I am unbelievably cooked because I won't be able to attack much, and the brute force is gonna rape me. So I was worried going into here, but I watched videos and I saw what to do. So the main strategy is to build up a bunch of Neuroshocks and then just go for a big SP2. So use like 2 or 3 SP1s. I think I used 3 in this fight. And it actually doesn't go that bad. Honestly, it goes pretty well. I was really worried that it would go poorly, but I got a bunch of Neuroshocks on her, and then I used the SP2, and it did pretty good. Just playing normally and trying not to get hit in my block too much, and there I go, she crits me. But it's okay, because I'm just going to go for a Relic to get my Uncanny charges, and, oh, never mind. Now I'm going to just get more Neuros. But that did a shit ton of damage. So I'm going to bait the SP2. She's at 81 combo, which is fine because she has like 15% health left. Just going to combo her a bit and then go into an SP1. And the Neuroshocks are going to take her down. And she's dead. So that fight went great. I'm really glad it didn't go poorly. And last fight, we got the notorious Onslaught boss with Hulkling. My first time taking this fight, and I wasn't that worried because I know how to fight Onslaught normally and with Hulkling, so it does go wrong, I'll be honest. I do a bit poorly somehow, but it goes well besides that. So I start with the combat regen boost instead of a PS1 because I just wanted to keep my health like topped off and stuff, but it was fine either way because if I don't start with the PS1, that just means I get to do more damage to my combo, so it's okay. But, we're going to do normal Hulkling stuff, get the unblockable into SP2, and do a lot of damage. So we go here, 100k, back-to-back 100k again. Man, that's so fire. But here, I get... Oh, nope, never mind. No, I'm foreshadowing, you know what I'm saying? Here, it's this one. I get clipped by that last hit. I think I dex too early, which is kind of surprising because I know how to dex this stuff, but I guess not. I don't know, maybe I'm a bad player. But it's okay because I kind of just wait out the Neuroshocks, and I try to get some Pierces up, but the Organic Magnetisms cook me, so I just say, hey, I'm going to wait this out. I'm not taking a risk. But, you know, I go back, get the unblockable. You know, we're back to our normal stuff. And we're going to bait out another SP1. Yeah, do a relic first. I didn't really want to get him to an SP2 just on the occasion that I mix up the dex and he converts it into a degen and then I die. But it's going well. We're back on track now. I wish I had more aptitude buffs so that my Furies would be more potent, but it's okay. He's almost dead now, and I think I'm going to do one more SP2 and he dies. So this is first commentary. I might do more, but we'll see. It was a good war, great war. I'm really glad I didn't die.